Why go to Colombia to do drugs when all the drugs you need can be found at your local Starbucks or supplied by the budget Pablo Escobar in your local Walmart parking lot? Well, sadly, Starbucks or Pablo don't have any mind-controlling, CIA-tampered, urban legend-adjacent drugs, do they? Okay, maybe they have something like that, but make sure you ask John Carlos for the good sugar. Devil's breath is known to be one of the most terrifying drugs in the entire world. It can render a person without free will, making them completely open to any suggestions for 24 hours without any memory of the event. Which is kind of similar to the time where I slammed back 2 shots of vodka at my local care home and all the oldies thought that I was going to do some swing dancing and forget to leave some room for Jesus. But without making a joke of it, people have genuinely had their entire lives destroyed in the most horrific manner. For example, a woman had some of this substance wafted in a general direction, the effects took hold, and she then unwillingly looted her boyfriend's entire house and emptied his life savings without being able to recall doing so the next day. Which is kind of similar to that time where I slammed back 1 shot of tequila at the local care home and started making observations about how people's ears continuously grow until you die, making John the Vietnam veteran look a little bit like Dumbo the elephant. I can tell you he was not pleased by the comparison. However, the most hilarious moment through researching this was when 2 guys went to obtain some dragon's breath. They made a connection with this Colombian crack monkey who was just clinically f***ing insane. He comes into the car with these 2 guys, showing them the powder form of the drug. Bear in mind, just inhaling the dust particles of this can make you susceptible to losing your complete free will. He then shakes it and then drops it everywhere in the most smallest clapped out VW Beetle in post-communist Colombia that you've ever seen. This is kind of similar to that time where I drank a bottle of Bella Delphine's bathwater and put Viagra into the local care home's drinking supply. A sticky situation for some. Actually, now that I think about it, that probably isn't anything like that time. You may think that finding this drug will be difficult and only accessible to those with the street smarts and the right connections. But you'd be right. All you need to know is a kindergarten teacher. The tree where the substance originates from just about grows anywhere, with many of them around schools, and you can literally go up and handpick these flowers yourself. This substance isn't a new discovery either. Many native South American cultures have deemed this plant and its flowers to be sacred, protecting them at all costs. Kind of like how that girl from your high school used to eat glue, now makes a full-time job raising 52 dying houseplants. Some cultures would use these plants to induce hallucinations on people who were virgins. I've already put your name down because hey, where else are you going to be on a Friday night? Through research I discovered there was a confession from someone who regularly used the substance to exploit people for money. This lady would hang around strip clubs and get talking to some rich dudes and get them closer and closer to them. There would be some of the substance up her nose and she would get real close until they got a whiff of it. She would then go to the bathroom to remove the substance and then have someone without their free will for at least 24 hours doing whatever she wanted to them. However, they admitted to getting the dosage wrong a couple of times and ended up murdering a couple of them. Imagine if you crossed this drug with Valorant players. Everyone in a 3-block area would walk around like zombies because you can sniff their encrusted armpits from freaking space. Good lord, please have a shower. Brittany the Jet Main is never going to be your Discord kitten. And they're a dude anyway. And may that be the moral of the story. Never ever do drugs. Now I'm off with these 2 bottles of vodka to the local care home to do a live reenactment of 2 Girls 1 Cup. See you guys later.